Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've followed my channel for a while, you will know I was recently discussing speedboats on the Norfolk Broads. This is the first time I've ever seen one at Ludham Bridge. I know nobody is actually water skiing and it isn't exactly going fast, but it's still lovely to see it here. It looks like we're being invaded by pirates. Isn't it great? I do love it when people enjoy themselves when they're on holiday. I really do. Great fun. Made me laugh and smile anyway. So we've had a speedboat, the pirates arrived, and now there's kite flying here at Ludham Bridge. There is always something going on here, no matter what time of day, you're guaranteed to see something. Very hot here today, so somebody's sheltering themselves with an umbrella, shielding themselves from the sun. And because it's hot, this person's going up the river in a kayak. It's very popular actually because, as you'll see, another kayak arrives and then 2 paddle boarders. It's all happening, it really is. Well, this is lucky. I'm filming the kayak and then I get a boat being towed go past. See, I did say there'd be another one. I wonder how many boats are out this bank holiday weekend. I imagine it's going to be incredibly busy if this week's anything to go by. This weekend and next week is just going to be, well, like the old days, I imagine. paddleboarders, as you'll see in a moment, have just arrived and are pumping up their paddleboards. I think I'd be exhausted after doing that and wouldn't want to go out on the river afterwards. You've got to be super fit, haven't you? It's exhausting just watching them. Just my opinion, I know. But I don't know what you all think, but I think it's actually busier this year, so far anyway, compared to last year. I think it's time for this week's news. You may recall, in a previous news video at the end of April, the Broads Authority announced the first water plant cut of the season would take place on the Upper Thurne between Martham Ferry and West Somerton. Well, last week I was visiting a friend and spotted the machine going up and down the river from my friend's kitchen window. When I made that video before, I was asked in the comments if I would film them. I said yes, of course I would if I could find them. Well, little did I think I'd be filming them quite through the kitchen window, but I hope that's good enough. They're definitely out there cutting the weed. If you wonder what the noise in the background is, it's her chickens. Stick around to the end because I do actually spot this weed cutter machinery, boat type thing, whatever it is, again. Just to remind you that the Broom 20th anniversary pageant is tomorrow morning, leaving Brundle at 10 a.m. I thought when I see events listed that are taking place, regattas and such, I'm going to start telling you them. So this one actually being held this evening, so I'm just using this as an example, okay? It's the Thurnemouth Open Regatta on from this evening, Friday the 24th, until Monday the 27th of May. It's not going to be every single fete and things like that. Simply boats, regattas. The Broads Authority are having an auction. There is a JCB tractor, an excavator, a 12-foot sailing dinghy, a large trailer and 2 boats. It's a sealed bid auction offering a number of items to the highest bidder. All items are sold as seen, and further details can be found on the Broads Authority website. Norfolk Broads waterways are set to benefit from £500,000 worth of funding. This money will go towards purchasing a new concrete pump for the Broads Authority. This is a vital tool for its dredging operations. This £173,000 tool will be used to remove sediment from the rivers. The Broads Authority have been granted £500,000 by the Department of the Environment of Rural Affairs, also known as DEFRA. The remaining money will be used to purchase 2 new jeeps for the rangers, a tool to remove weeds, and welfare huts for its staff. The owners of a remote pub, the Beauchamp Arms, on the banks of the River Yare, have lost a bid to overturn criminal charges over the failure to remove 2 static caravans. The owners are being prosecuted by the Broads Authority over a long-running saga involving caravans on the site. They appeared at Norwich Crown Court and were told they will stand trial in June 2025. The Broads Authority have said that it is facing a barrage of abuse from Facebook users, with its account being inundated with profanity-laden comments and offensive remarks in recent weeks. They have asked for better behaviour and have said this abuse will not be tolerated and it will take action to block people behind the online attack. This week's property for sale on the Norfolk Broads is at Wayford for £1.5 million. Thank you to the person who sent it to me. This full-sized 17th century Replica Galeon Andalucia arrives in Great Yarmouth and is open from Tuesday the 28th of May until Sunday the 9th of June, from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. daily. After successfully completing their 40th anniversary tour of all the Norfolk Broads rivers, the Nancy Oldfield Trust are having an open day on Saturday, June the 15th, from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. Wherry Yacht Charter have an art exhibition by Sue Hayward this bank holiday weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, at Wherry Hathor, How Hill Stave. A couple of weeks ago, I was invited to go sailing with Wherry Yacht Charter, and if you haven't yet seen that video on my second channel, this is the thumbnail and the title for that video, and the direct link will be in the write-up that goes with this video, as will the full links for all the news articles I've given to you. A massive 4-foot hole has appeared in the Norada pub garden in Heigham. It's been caused by a water mains leak and the possible subsidence of a flood defence. The damage from the leak has been described as quite substantial. The Norfolk Broads Yacht Club in Wroxham are having an open day on Saturday the 8th of June, 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. The Broads Authority have posted a photo from one of the water plant cutters on the Upper Thurn. As is often the case, the Environment Agency have just turned up to test the river water quality. I was lucky enough to be here at Ludham Bridge as the Nancy Oldfield Trust were on the last leg of their 40th anniversary tour of all the Norfolk Broads rivers. The bunting has been put up, as has their information banner, and off they go onto their base in Neatishead. It's nice when I've covered events in previous news articles such as the weed cutting machine and this Nancy Oldfield tour of all the rivers for their anniversary. So to actually be able to film them taking place is great. Look at this, I can think of no other better way to celebrate your birthday than on a boat. Happy birthday. There's another event I've covered in the news before. Women on the Water from Eastwood Whelpton. Those 3 sailing boats, I believe, are all the women on that weekend adventure. So the ladies have had their lunch and a cup of coffee and they're off again. Looks like they might be headed up to Beauchamp Broad for the afternoon. These last 2-3 weeks, so many of you have come over and spoken to me. So thank you for the videos, or we've stopped and chatted about anything and everything to do with boating, or what I've filmed and added in my videos. It's always lovely to speak to you all. Obviously, I don't know everybody's name who came over and spoke to me, and I don't want to leave anybody out by saying the people's names who I do know. But if you were one of the people who came over, just write your name in the comments below. Only if you're happy to do so, though, you don't have to. I know that it keeps going quiet every now and again, but that's because somebody's walked up to me and we're chatting away, so it's not fair to put their private conversations into the video. As is always the case, the sunshine brings out all the beautiful wooden cruisers. Oh, have you lost a fender? Because there it is. It's going out with the tide. Earlier on in the video, I promised you would see the weed cutting machine once again. Well, here it is, passing Ludham Bridge. I wonder where it's off to next. That's just about it from me for today. I will include the thumbnail for my day trip out that I've had this week and the title, Gullwing Bridge, Boats and Birds along the coastline between Lowestoft and RSPB Minsmere. I always thought nobody liked the wildlife and my day's trips out, but you keep messaging and saying, actually, when's the next day trip out? So here it is. Thank you for your lovely comments. It's all about skylarks, goslings, and walking in a glacier outwash, otherwise known as a quarry. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.